Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Don't touch me, dude. Don't put your hands on me.
Trust me, if they knew who I thought I was.
We're gonna tag you, ma'am.
We'll tag you.
Everything we've done tonight is on video.
I'll take everything off.
I don't want you to take everything off.
I'm the perfect example of what you get. You can't expect something. You can't expect respect if you don't give it first. I'll let you go and I'll be out of my way.
What's up, bro?
Bro, leave me alone, bro. Bro, leave me alone, bro. Bro, leave me alone, bro.
You are gonna find out the hardest way you know, and you're gonna lose your job, and you're gonna be invested by the FBI.
You're acting like a tyrant yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can't be a tyrant.
In this building.
Well, if you
Yeah.
I'm not going to come until the owner...
Hey, do you know the First Amendment?
Committing crime.
You know the First Amendment?
I think you know it better than I do.
I do. Can you state it?
Yep, you're under arrest.
No.
What are you doing?
I need to inspect government records regardless of physical form or characteristics.
Luckily, my wife was released on her own regardless, no R bond.
Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Well, today we're going to look at Jeremiah Payne. Again, he's e-begging once again. He just got released from jail. Delete laws, Chille de Castro got involved, got a fundraiser going to raise some money to get him and his wife bailed out. And as you'll see here at the beginning, they got arrested. The cops were really nice to him, gave him time to find a place for Scholar to go, and it was a very calm and gracious arrest, if you will. Now Chille, on the other hand, being the grifter that he is, and will always take advantage of a situation, starts a fundraiser to raise the money for Jeremiah's bond, for both of them actually, and it turns out she gets OR bond, as he in the intro, I put it in my intro, what did he call it, the OR bond, I can't even remember how he said it, it was so ridiculous. But anyway, she gets out about 12 hours before him, so now they only need about $1,200 to get Jeremiah out. At one point, Chille's running the fundraiser, and he cuts it off. He cuts it off at a certain amount. I think he was starting to realize, he said something about a couple of his regulars donating a couple times. I think he was getting concerned that they were throwing some money at Jeremiah, and he was a little afraid that, hey, that's dipping into my till. So he shut the fundraiser down, donated like $300 or $400 of his own, and subsequently Jeremiah got out. And then one of Chille's followers reached out to go drive them the following day to court all over the countryside in Tennessee and Kentucky for like 4 different court hearings. It was really generous of the guy to do. And Chille, of course, Chille offered to pay him for his expenses, and I believe that was done. The guy was gracious and really didn't want it. He was just trying to be a good person. So anyway, that's pretty much where this is at. The whole point here from me is he's e-begging again. I mean, it never stops. It's always the last time, guys. I'm not going to have to do it again, guys. All I have to do is get through tomorrow and everything comes together, and I won't have to come back and do this again, guys. And this has literally been going on almost on a daily basis since before Christmas. Now, I can't find a lot of those. He's deleted them, I think, off his channel. But we all know it's out there. Different, I know Fraudster Troll has quite a bit on it, and different channels have covered it. So I know that the videos, are out there somewhere. But he's taken most of them down off his channel. I hope that they test them both to make sure that they stay clean for that little girl's sake. Skylar's a pretty hyperactive little girl, and she seems to be exposed to quite a bit of adult content, being that close to her parents all the time and them always being up to something nefarious. So anyway, well, without further ado, let's get on with this and see where this takes us.
Are you Miss Payne?
Yeah, what I do?
Samantha Payne?
Yeah.
Are you Jeremiah Payne?
Yeah. What did we do?
You sure? We're gonna come in. Can we come in?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, y'all both have an arrest warrant out of Logan County.
How? Oh my God! Wait, what?
What?
Logan County. We go to court. Wait.
You have anything on you illegal?
No.
Any weapons?
Where's Logan County?
Kentucky.
I didn't think that. Come here,
Right here.
Fowler. I didn't think y'all transferred.
They got an extradition. They're gonna take y'all both.
What does that mean?
Hey guys, we're being arrested, both of us, me and Samantha
Oh
both,
my God! What's gonna happen
for
to our
Russellville, Kentucky warrants.
You have somebody to come pick her up? Y'all have any family local?
daughter? No.
Let me call John.
No.
What's up everybody, it's Jeremiah. Just enjoying this beautiful morning. Hear all the birds chirping. Spring is here. Wonderful to be out of jail. I have a huge thank you to say to Delete Laws for doing what he did, standing by his word and paying my bond, which was $1,550 to get me out of jail. Luckily, my wife was released on her own regardless, an OR bond, which they had told her the same day I went to court, she went to court too. And they told me that I wasn't getting out until April the 6th unless I could make bond, and I had to come back to court on April the 6th. And then they was going to be scheduling another hearing for later, that probably would have been later in May. So I would have sat in jail for a very long time if I hadn't have made bond. But luckily, even though he told my wife she wasn't getting out until at least April 6th when she went back to court, by the grace of God, she went ahead and released around 5, 6 o'clock that afternoon on an OR bond. Well, so Delete Laws, man, thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting me out of jail. You are truly one of the only ones who stood up and helped me, because there may have been others. As of right now, I haven't seen them. I know freaking media helped, or he said he was going to. I don't know if he's posted any videos. I had never even checked, but I know he said he was going to. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you all to my wonderful subscribers who got a hold of him. Gloria, I know you're one of the ones that worked really hard with Indiana Auditor to get a hold of Chille. And I've had a lot of you come in my comments saying that, and I've seen you in his comments saying that since we were denied bond, where's their money at and this and that. We was never denied bond. Samantha always had a bond, which was $750, and not until I got to Russellville did I have a bond, and it was $500 for Russellville, $525 for one case in Franklin, Kentucky, and then $525 for another driving unsuspended in Kentucky in Simpson County, which there was 2 of them in Simpson County. That's why there was 2 different bonds. That's why my bond was $1,550 to get out. So he did what he said he was going to do, and I want everyone to know that. And I thank you very much, Delete Laws, Mr. Chille. So the one other thing that we got to do in order to keep our asses out of jail is we have to be in court in Springfield Tuesday.
He's going to start listing all the things they need to get accomplished. And how are they going to get that done? Well, lo and behold, it isn't going to happen unless somebody helps them. It's been non-stop with this guy since last fall when all this started. You know, it just blows my mind. The well has to go completely dry here. I mean, people just aren't going to keep, you wouldn't think, keep sending. So anyway, all right, well, let's let him go ahead and do a little bit of e-begging.
Over the criminal from justice thing they charged us with, so that they could arrest us that Friday night and hold us until Tuesday when Russellville finally came and got us. Okay, and so we had to be in court for that, which we know that's going to be thrown out because we were transferred to Russellville and we took care of it here. So that will just be thrown out, but we still have to go to court for it. And being we're in another state right now, we have to get to Springfield from here, and we're gonna have to have money to do this. So I'm gonna need help one last time, guys. Luckily, there ain't gonna be no more of me having to ask for help for hotels, because we're not in a hotel no more. We got a place to stay. Thank God we got a place to stay with a roof over our head where we don't have to pay anything right now, and we can save money once we find jobs where we're at. So until then, though, I need help so we can get to these court cases and not end up with more failure to appears and more warrants on us and taken away from our daughter again, and just a bunch of nonsense that don't need to happen, that shouldn't happen. So I'm gonna need your guys' help, and I'm gonna need you to help by donating. I know it sucks. I know I shouldn't be asking, and I don't want to ask, but I don't have a choice. And like I said, you ain't gonna have to worry about me asking for money for hotel rooms no more. That's over. Not staying in a hotel room no more. Thank God Chille even did a fundraiser and got us the money so that we was able to save our stuff, and we went ahead and paid it, and we're picking that stuff up either today or tomorrow. So, and the owner, Sal, is okay with that and knows about it, and it's all good. Okay. Then the other thing is we have to be in court in Russellville on the 6th, which isn't that big of a deal. Okay. But also Thursday of next week, I have to be in Franklin, Kentucky for the 2 driving unsuspended, which was 2 failure to appears that I had. I don't know why this judge keeps dragging this out, but she's gonna have to either just let it go, because she can't just keep dragging it out and making me have to come to court over something that I could get my license back, but they want me to get a paper proving that I wasn't sued from a car wreck that I had in 2006, which wasn't my fault and I was never sued for. And the fact that there is no court record of it should prove that I was never sued, but I can't get the DMV to accept that. They want me to have some kind of certified letter stating that I wasn't sued, and no court can give me that. or will give me that. I've called all of them, and they won't do it. They can't do it, they said. They keep telling me to go to the DMV, and the DMV keeps telling me I have to go to the court. So it's like a no-win situation where I'm stuck in the middle of just having to go back to court over and over and over and over again. But guys, I just need your help. We're gonna need, God, at least I know $500 or $600 for Uber rides to get from Kentucky to Springfield, from Kentucky to Franklin. Anyways, guys, I'll figure that one out.
Just, oh my goodness. Oh, Jeremiah. One last time, guys. That's it. Just one last time. We're never going to ask again. We've heard that, what, 20, 30 times? At least. It seems like every video he says that. Every time he's begging. So, alright. Now we're going to wind this up because I want to get into the next video that I understand has, maybe Chille gets a little ticked off at all this. I'm not sure. He's been really pushing hard to help Jeremiah out, so let's see where this goes, and check back in with you here in just a bit.
We need money, and that way we don't end up back in jail. So if any of you guys can help donate one last time, guys, you'll hear me ask. That way we don't end up back in jail and away from our daughter and over a bunch of bull crap that shouldn't have never happened in the first place. See, luckily we have a place to stay now because we can come to Kentucky because the warrants here have been taken care of. So we're okay. We don't have to pay for a stupid hotel room no more, $500 a week, which was ending up to be $2,000 a month. So guys, if y'all could help me one more time, I would greatly appreciate it. My Cash App and PayPal will be linked below. As always, I thank all of you guys who had my back, who did everything possible to contact everybody you could to help get us out of jail and get the money raised up. And from my understanding, a lot of you went over to Delete Laws and got him, and he did everything that he said he was going to do. He stood by his word. He got me out of jail, $1,550 to be exact. Like I said, luckily my wife was released on an OR bond. The day we went to court, she was told that she wasn't getting out until at least the 6th, like I was. They told me that I had to come back to court on April 6th, and then they would schedule another one for probably later in May or June. So they were planning on making me sit in jail for a long time if I didn't make bond. So thank God, thank all of you, thank you, Mr. Chille, Delete Laws, for throwing that money out there, getting it raised up, and getting me out of jail, brother, because God, I would have sat there for a very long time. And the mental distress from everything that I saw in that jail and everything that's going on in both jails that I was in, thank God that I didn't have to sit there until the court date and then be sit there for another 10 to 14 days waiting for them to transfer me to Franklin, where I would have sat there for God knows how long until a court date to go to court over that bull crap.
Then stop committing crimes, Jeremiah. If you can't handle being in a local jail, what's going to happen if you get a conviction and go to the big house? Huh? What's going to happen then? You going to be somebody's little punk? Come on, dude. Just quit doing what you're doing. These people have helped you out from this community, but that doesn't mean you owe them anything. If you get out and straighten your damn life out, get a job, go to work every day, keep your wife from away from the drugs, and certainly clean up things for your daughter's sake. I honestly don't think you're capable, but that's all you got to do, pal. That's all you got to do. Get the hell away from YouTube. Quit making all your fake crap up and get a job. A job. If you were here where I was at, I could find you a job right now. Anyway, all right, it's just about over here.
So thank you, man, for getting me out and sticking by your word and doing what you said you were going to do. To all the people that are saying that we didn't have bonds, they want their money back. We had bonds, and he did what he said he was going to do, and he took that money and did what he said he was going to do. And I want all of you guys to know that he did do it. That's why I'm free right now, guys. That's why I'm able to stand out here this morning at 7:30, 8 o'clock, I think it is, right at 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. It's 8:30, and it's a beautiful morning, man. The birds are singing. It's going to be 75 degrees today. God, I can't thank you enough, man, for getting me out of jail, and for all my true subscribers who contacted him, Gloria, Indiana Auditor Brothers. I know that y'all, Indiana Auditor, Gloria, I know y'all worked the whole time we were in jail getting the money raised up with delete laws so to get us out, and I can't thank you guys enough, and I am forever in your debt because of it. So
did you catch that? He says, I'm forever in your debt. Yeah, you are. I think he meant to say, I'm forever indebted to you. He said, I'm forever in your debt. That's probably a more true statement than he realizes. Okay, sorry, I had to point that out.
Guys, if y'all could help me one last time, and I promise this will be the last time I ask unless I ever end back up in torture cuffs. I'm going to start calling them that just like Delete Laws does, because they're torture cuffs, man. Because they're meant to torture you, and that's what they do. The same way I was shackled and handcuffed around my ankles, chain all the way up me, around me, and handcuffed to them chains when I went to court. All for humiliation and torture. That's what it's all about. They dug in your ankles as you walked, your wrist. My wrists are still like bruised from them in a sense. And it's just, I will give this, guys, I will say this much. All the guards that was in that jail back in the day when they treated me like shit and took my mat and blanket and didn't give it to me for 5 days, only from 12 o'clock until 4 o'clock every morning did I get a mat and a blanket. All them guys are no longer in that jail. They don't work there no more. I don't know if it had anything to do with all the videos that I posted on it exposing it, but them guys, they don't work there no more, thank God. And all the people that are there now, they were really nice to me. They gave me 2 mats. I got a blanket, 2 sheets. Man, they were really nice to me this time. I will say that much. Compared to what they were to me that first time I was in there. So, guys, thank you. It means everything to me. And I love you guys. Chille, man, I love you. Thank you. Freaking media. I know you said you helped. Thank you, man. I love you guys. All my subscribers, I love you guys, man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And like I said, I'm going to be laying low on doing the audits for a little while. I'm just going to be posting other people's content until I get all these court cases taken care of and everything, because I don't want to do anything to mess anything up. And just, I love you guys. Thank you. I'm out of jail. My wife's out of jail. We're back with our daughter. I'm able to see my mom and stuff now. So everything is all good. And I thank all of you guys for it. And I'm really glad, though, too, that we got it taken care of in Russellville. That way I can go see my mom there now and not have to worry about being arrested or anything. So I want to keep it that way by making it to these court cases. The one in Russellville is going to be no problem to get to. It's the one in Franklin and Springfield and Lebanon that I got to get to that is going to be the problems. That's going to cost a lot of Uber money to get to. So Cash App, PayPal links will be below. If any of you guys can help, anything that you give to it right now will be put away in a savings part of it and saved for them trips to court and court only. So thank you guys. I love you. And as always, I will see you guys in the next heavily censored video.
Okay, well, there you have it. I don't think anything will ever go into savings. He'll just come back and beg for more. You know, Jeremiah, if I could say one thing to you, and you probably never hear this, but if you do, remember, there's only two things in this world we're 100% absolutely responsible for. And that's our words and our actions. And when your words don't match your actions, or vice versa, you got problems. So if you could get those two aligned, things will work out better for you, man. But quit doing what you're doing. Think about your kid. Get yourself a good, responsible job. If things work out, do YouTube as a hobby, as a part-time. Quit trying to force it and make it your living, because you suck at it. And just remember, buddy, your words and your actions. I'm Father the Ram. Until next time, I be gone.